I used to love coming of age stories, but it seems lately like I'm starting to like regress from that love because it's kind of depressing because they always remind you how old you are. Like I just need constant reminders whenever they keep showing what year this class is coming out. You like, yeesh. No, I'm not telling you when you already know what year I graduated. I'm not telling them either. Don't put it on the screen. I mean, why would you? I ain't never ever seen you act like this. Yeah, okay, I have seen you act like this, but just roll the intro. Roll the intro. Welcome to Netflix Review with your host, B Shack, aka Damn. And today, I'm discussing On My Block, the newest Netflix original series available for streaming right now. Now, to those who may not have heard the show, this is what they would describe as a coming-of-age story. It basically centers four students going into high school their first year, their friendship throughout that first year. To just describe some of the characters, you have Ruben, aka Ruby, who's more of the neurotic, shorter friend who is linguistically gifted, but still very neurotic and all over the place with sometimes and a hopeless romantic too. Don't want to leave that out. Then you have Jamal, the also neurotic friend who is. They're all of them seem very intelligent. They're all trying to find their own footing this first year of high school. Jamal is the person who's afraid of letting his father down because his love affair of football isn't like his father's, and that's a great storyline too. Then you have Monse, the female friend of the group, the tomboy who's coming into womanhood in her woman body. At the same time, all these boys also are peaking in their first budding hormones and whatnot. That's gross to talk about among teenagers, but whatever. And then you have the leader of the group, which I wouldn't say, I'm not sure if Cesar would be the leader of the group, but he is obviously the one that everyone leans on. And when they're in a tough bunch, I would say that Monse would probably be the quote unquote strategist of the group. But I feel like Cesar is the one people lean on for whenever they need something really get done, possibly. Cesar is also smart, but his older brother is gang affiliated, gets out, and then wants Cesar to join into the gang as well because that's just kind of like their family name, claim to fame. So later on, Olivia joins, which is something like a friend of Ruben's family after her family gets deported, and she has to move in with the family, and that becomes like a fivesome of friends. And it's an interesting dynamic. It's a smart show. I will say this. I like the idea that if you saw my review of Everything Sucks, I will say this about this group of friends, where I had to, like I said, I stepped back on Everything Sucks because I had to realize that these are teenagers and they're just coming into their hormones, and sometimes they get whiny. They didn't get whiny with them. I didn't feel like a lot of times they were whiny about things. I feel like sometimes sure, everyone as a teenager sometimes thinks this moment is the biggest moment within them, but it wasn't like a whiny thing that I felt with any of the characters. They all kind of understood the impact of some things, and Ruben did get whiny, but that was his character. It wasn't like it was overly done. Jamal got kind of like this weird it's like a lot of times it's just their character being neurotic. It's not whiny, it's just neuroticism. So it wasn't bad. Didn't get on my nerves. I do like the idea that too often within stories that are hood centric or urban, they like to put the forefront of the urban fear as the main thing going on through these kids' lives. And this story didn't. This story had a love interest. They had the love triangle. They had the will they or won't they dynamic. You had the family dynamic with Ruben and his family, and you had all these different dynamics. Monse coming to her body, Monse, and then you also had like Monse trying to figure out what happened with her mother. So it was a lot, and I don't feel like at any time the story got convoluted with all these different things happening. I feel like they staggered them enough within the episodes. It's 10 episodes. Each episode is around 30 minutes. So it went quickly, but it didn't feel like it was stagnant, and it didn't feel like it got pushed together too. I feel like everything worked out because it's multiple different, like I said, it's multiple different storylines going on. They never seem very forced. They seem very linear. Even the story of this roller world magical money that's plaguing rumored around the neighborhood that I thought was interesting as well, that kind of gave the storyline of like this Goonies kind of turn too. So it was kind of like this, it was kind of like the movie Dope if you took all the cool 90s music out of it, took all the cool 90s references, made the kids not in love with 90s, made the female friend heterosexual, and then made the main male characters and say, hey, you're gang related now by family, and then you just threw that back out there. It was something like Dope because it was interesting and fun. It was like a sitcom that wasn't always funny, but found funny spots. And yet and still, I didn't see the ending coming at all. And that also made me very happy because I hate predicting sometimes what's going to happen. I think I enjoy films more and I enjoy series more when I don't see the ending coming. Like when the ending happened, I was like, wait, what? Hold up. This is how it's going to end? Oh, okay. No. This is beyond me, okay? So I would heavily suggest On My Block. I really wish you hope to get a second season on Netflix just to see where it's going with this season, like where it's going with the next season with the character arc. And it's great to watch these kids like continuously grow. So I hope it gets a second season. I'm rooting for it because it's smart, it's funny in spots, it has this dramatic moments too. So it's good. It's a good clean. It would be some stuff that you probably wouldn't want to watch with your kids, but I think it's something that a lot of people can find enjoyable in it. So I would heavily suggest it. If you have watched On My Block, what are your thoughts? You can always comment down below. Leave me what you think about the show. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? What parts did you love? Which parts did you like? Which parts did you hate? I comment down below. I respond to all comments down below usually. And as always, you can hit me on any of my social media. That's Damn Look at Him across the board. Damn Look at Him Twitter. Damn Look at Him Snapchat. Damn Look at Him IG, and Facebook is Damn Look at Him TV. You can also find me on Damn Look at Him Twitch. I do that sometimes on occasion. And as always, be kind to one another and be easy. Peace. Happy Netflixing. I think they should write me in next season as Jamal's older brother who's coming back. Because I'm kind of stocky. I kind of got the football build. You know what I'm saying? I can come back and be like his older brother. And, I just be like, I might be gang affiliated too. Or maybe I'm just like, I'm reckless out here in these streets because of my college lifestyle or something like that. And write me in. And just don't kill me off on that second season. But hey, On My Block, if you need another black person, I'm tall, in shape. I can read some lines too. Just, holler at me. I'm not that old. I could play a senior in college, I think.